Good morning. Before I really got things started, I thought I'd go for a little walk today and wondered if you would care to join me. And I think I'm going to have you on this side because the sun's over there. If I do you on this side, it kind of washes things out. And I ran a brush through my hair, but pardon me, I got a bit of a bedhead this morning. Anyway, we're taking a stroll in the Comet, Comet opal mine in Koroit, Queensland, Australia. If you take a look over there, do you see all that green stuff? I mean, you see the red, the maroon sort of dirt. That's normal. That's always here. There's green stuff. That's not always here. That's very unusual. There was a lot of rain this last season. Actually, there's been a lot of rain for the last probably 2 or 3 years. But this last season particularly, there was a lot of rain. Enough rain where some of the water got down into the mine, into the shafts and tunnels, and it wasn't a disaster or anything, but it made the floor of some of the tunnels a little bit muddy. So I'll be a little something else to deal with when I go down there. I've already taken a bit of a look. It's a bit muddy, but it'll be all right. It'll be a bit extra work. It'll slow me down a little bit, but it'll be all right. And when you look over right there, that weird little mountain, that's not a big anthill, no. That's the leftovers from drilling, from taking a 9-inch sort of auger drill that drills down in the ground to investigate, to see if there's opal there, because that's why we're here. And let's see, there's one there, and there's another one over here, and trying to look to see if there's any. Oh, here you can see. Can you see? I'm not used to using these selfie sticks, so, well, you can see right there. Oops, sorry. See, there's a bit of color there. There's also a fly on my nose. There's a nut there that's got a bit of color. Yeah, there's a few bits that have some color. So, these pieces, those pieces over there, and of course that all came out of the ground when that auger drilled. And as the stuff was coming out, whoever's doing the drilling, they look and they see the pieces and then kind of throw the good pieces to one side. So you have an idea of what's down there. So, somewhere under the ground there's probably some interesting looking opal. Same story over there. Oops, over there. So that's one of the beautiful and frustrating things with opal mining and owning an opal mine. So this is the Comet. It's about 600, it is 600 meters. It's about a square, approximately a square, 600 meters by 600 meters. Just 36 hectares, of course. And that, for you people in the United States, that translates to about 89 acres. So 89 acres of potential opal. And I've got 2 hands. There's a lot of dirt to move in opal mining. So I've got a big patch of dirt, a lot of potential opal, but it's frustrating. It's frustrating to get all the work done to find it. So anyway, later today I will be setting up some underground, and I will be doing my bit in one spot to dig underground and hopefully find some treasure. Now you can see, as you look around here and you see these trees knocked down and they're harsh, they don't look real healthy and all that. That has nothing to do with opal mining. That has to do with trying to grow in what's normally a semi-desert. That's what it's like to survive in a harsh climate. So this, like I said, this has nothing to do with opal mining. I haven't touched this area. This is just trees living in a tough neighborhood. And this last season, the off-season, the Australian summer, was particularly harsh and particularly windy and knocked down trees there, and knocked down a tree here. This one, of course, is annoying because it's right on the track that I use, but that's okay. You bring an excavator in and that'll be no problem, and it'll soon be firewood. Let's go take a look at this tree, though. And you can see part of the reason it fell down. When you look at the diameter of it, you say, oh my goodness, the wind must have been really, really strong. Well, yeah. But when you look at that tree, wait a second. What's inside that tree? Well, it's pretty hollowed out. Termites got to it and chewed it up pretty well. That's the base of it. And you can see there wasn't really much tree left there anyway. Yeah, it's rough out here. Whether you're an opal miner, a kangaroo, or a tree. And if you look over my shoulder there, you can see some piles of dirt. That's some mullock heaps from an open cut we did a few years ago. Mullock is the waste material, just the dirt. There's a lot of dirt you have to move to get to the opal. And that's one of the biggest things with opal mining, whether you're on the surface with an excavator or underground with a jackhammer, is dirt management, getting rid of the waste dirt. There's another few trees that are fallen over, more potential firewood or termite food. But the low green, the grassy stuff, the little bushes, that you don't usually see out here. So when you see stuff like that, it makes the kangaroos happy, the emus, as well as some people have livestock out here. So cattle and some sheep, and of course the goats. It keeps them well fed. Well, there's one type of livestock that I don't really care for. These flies. So I have to keep walking quickly, otherwise the flies will catch up with me. Anyway, that's just a little tour of a little part of the neighborhood. I'll show you a bit more later. Thank you. Bye-bye.